So Prospero first finds it really strange that Miranda still remembers a few things about an incident which happened 12 years ago when she was just approximately 3 years of age. So Prospero says, "Thou hardest and more, Miranda, but how is it that that this lives in thy mind? What seest thou else?" So Prospero asks Miranda to try and recollect further if she is able to come out with something else from her past. In the dark backward and abysm of time. Abysm of time means the bottomless time of the past. Is there anything else that you can think of? Please do let me know. If thou wilt remember, ought ere that camest here. Right? Ought ere that camest here means before. If you remember anything before you came here to this island, how thou camest here, thou mayest. Or if you can remember anything of how we landed upon this island. What happened to us? Do you have any idea about these things? Please do let me know. I want to know. Miranda, but that I do not know. So Miranda denies and says that, sorry, I don't know anything about that. So now Prospero starts narrating the story of his past to Miranda. Prospero says, 12 years since, Miranda, 12 years since, thy father was the Duke of Milan, a prince of Bar. So Prospero says that 12 years ago, your father was the Duke of Milan and a prince of Bar. Means sorry, he doesn't himself here, refer to himself here. He says that 12 years ago, your father was a powerful Duke of Milan. Miranda, sir, are not you my father? So because Prospero talks like this, that your father was the Duke of Milan, so Miranda says, oh, so you are not my father. Because he didn't say that I was the Duke of Milan. He says, 12 years ago, your father was the Duke of Milan. So Miranda thinks that the person who is standing in front of him, that is Prospero, is not her real father. So that is why she asks, sir, are not you my father? Oh, so you are not my father because you live in this island and you don't seem to be a duke. So Prospero says, thy mother was a piece of virtue, and she said, thou wast my daughter. So Prospero says that your mother was a virtuous lady, was a chaste lady, and she said that you were my daughter, and thy father was the Duke of Milan. So you were my daughter, and your father was the Duke of Milan. So indirectly, what he wants to say is that I was the Duke of Milan 12 years ago, and his only heir and princess, no verse issued. No verse issued means you were not an unworthy child, you were a very worthy child. Issued here means issues, like children. So you were the only heir means the only child we had, and you were a very worthy child. You were a very noble child. Born to noble parents. Miranda, oh, the heavens. So now this comes as a shock to Miranda. She's shocked to listen what Prospero just now told her. She says, oh, the heavens. What foul play had we that we came from thence? Or blessed was't we did. So Miranda says, then what went wrong? If you were the Duke of Milan and I was the only heir, and then we were living in those circumstances in Milan, then what happened? What went wrong with us? That we came from thence means from there, right? That we came from that place, or blessed was we did. Or was it a blessing? Was it something fortunate that we landed on this island? She wants to know further. Both. Both, my girl. So Prospero says, both. It was something unfortunate also, and we were fortunate to land upon this island also. Can you tell me why Prospero says both? Who can answer? Anyone? Why does Prospero say that it was both? A blessing also and an unfortunate event also. No one. Shubhangi.
Ma'am, unfortunate because he lost his powers, and ma'am, fortunate because he landed on the island safely.
Yes. That is why Prospero says both. That it was something bad. There was a foul play against them. His own brother, Antonio, conspired against him. So this was the foul play which they had. And then to answer the second part of blessed was we did, the Prospero says that yes, we were fortunate enough. How were they fortunate? That they landed safely on this island. They were not drowned in the sea on that stormy night 12 years ago. So that is why Prospero says both. It was both, my girl. By foul play, as thou sayest, we were heaved thence. By foul play, as thou sayest, we were heaved then means it heaved here means removed. So it was a result of foul play that we were removed from Milan. We were thrown out of the dukedom of Milan. And but blessed all thither. And how were we blessed? We were blessed that we good fortune, it was our good fortune that we landed upon this island, that we came to this island, that we are still alive, that we didn't die. While our death was the most desired thing of our, this was something which was most desired by our enemies, but somehow good fortune and our destiny saved us and kept us alive. Miranda. Oh, my heart bleeds to think of the teen that I have turned into, which is from my remembrance, please you further. So Miranda says, oh, my heart bleeds. I feel so sorry when I think of the teens. Think of the teens here means they think of the trouble, think of the pain, think of the difficulties which you must have faced because of me. Because Miranda now realizes that she was quite young when Prospero had to undergo all these things. So she says that my heart bleeds. I feel really very sorry and troubled when I think of all the pain which you must have undergone, which is from my remembrance, which though I don't remember, but still I can understand the pain which you, and the troubles which you must have undergone in such a situation. Please, you further. I request you, sir, please go ahead with your story. Please tell me more. I want to listen what happened further. Listen to what happened further. So from this line uttered by Miranda, we come to know that she is a very kind-hearted, very soft-hearted person. She empathizes with her father, tries to understand the pain and the difficulties which her father must have faced. Now Prospero moves further. My brother and thy uncle, called Antonio, I pray thee, mark me. I pray thee, mark me means, please listen to me. I request you, please listen to me. Right? Mark me here means be attentive to me. That a brother should be so perfidious. Perfidious means that a brother should be so wicked. Right? So I'm telling you that my brother and your uncle, whose name was Antonio, and then there is a dash. It means that he interrupts because he must have seen Miranda not paying attention, or he felt that Miranda was not paying attention to his story. So he says that my brother and your uncle, I pray thee, mark me. I request you, Miranda, be attentive to what I'm saying. That a brother should be so perfidious. A brother should be so wicked, so evil. He whom next thyself of all the world I love. So he was someone whom I loved next to you. Means you are someone whom I love the most. You are the person whom I love the most in this world. And after you, if I loved someone, it was my brother Antonio. And to him put the manage of my state. And what did I do? I entrusted him with the management of my state. I entrusted him the administration of my state. As at that time, to all the seniors, It was the first. And what was it? That seigneurs means that the estate or the dukedom. Here it means the dukedom. So through all the seigneurs, it was the first. Means it ranked on the top at that time. Of all the dukedoms, my dukedom, that is the dukedom of Milan, was number one. Means the best. And Prospero, the prime duke. And Prospero was the prime duke, means he was the first duke. Stood at the top position, being so reputed in dignity and for the liberal arts without parallel. So I enjoyed a good reputation, and besides this, I also had a lot of knowledge of the liberal arts. Now, what are liberal arts? What do you mean by liberal arts? See, all these several subjects are included in liberal arts, like grammar, rhetoric, philosophy. These are the logic. These were the liberal arts, right? But here he refers to the art of magic. I was so much interested in studying. Without that, I didn't have a parallel. I didn't have a parallel means I didn't have anyone equal to me as far as knowledge of liberal arts was concerned. Means besides being a very good administrator, besides being a very good duke, I also had the knowledge of liberal arts. I was also very knowledgeable. Those being all my studies. So I was busy studying all the time. So that is why, because of my studies, I entrusted the management of my estate to my brother. The government I cast upon my brother. And because I was so busy with my studies, I liked studying so much that I gave the responsibility of managing my state, my dukedom, to my brother. And to my state grew stranger. And what was the result of it? What was the consequence of it? That I myself became stranger to my estate. What would happen if a king or a duke doesn't meet his people? Is sitting in one corner and studying, is sitting in one room, locked himself in one room and studying all the time. What will happen? He will grieve stranger to his own state. And then he entrusted the responsibility of his estate to his brother. So he was completely oblivious of the affairs. What his brother was doing in his name. He became completely unaware of these things, what was happening in his state, because he was more busy with his studies, being transported and wrapped in secret studies. Why? Because I was so wrapped, so engrossed in secret studies. Thy false uncle, dost thou attend me? So then he proceeds further and he says, thy false uncle means what did your false uncle, what did your wicked uncle do? And then there is a dash, means there is an interruption. And then he again feels that Miranda is not very attentive to what he's saying. And so he says, dost thou attend me? Are you listening to what I am saying? Any problem in this speech? You can mark a lot of keywords. See, this speech is important. Mark this speech is important. You can. Miranda, sir, most heedfully. So Miranda says, yes, sir, I am listening to you very attentively. Prospero, being once perfected how to grant suits and how to deny them. This speech again is very important. Please mark this as important. Being once perfected how to grant suits and how to deny them. So perfected means mastered. Once he learned, because he was the one who was responsible for the management of the state. So what happened? He learned all the work. After some time, he started understanding everything. Right. So being once perfected. So once he mastered this skill of how to grant suits. Grant suits means granting of formal request and refusing request and granting of favors and how to refuse favor. So all these things, once he understood, and how to deny them means how to refuse them, who to advance and who to trash for overtopping. Once he understood who is the person who should be promoted, right? And who to trash for overtopping. Overtopping means being very ambitious. And who is the person who is becoming very ambitious? You need to pull that person down. This is what management is all about. If somebody is over ambitious, you have to drag that person down, bring him down. And then the loyal ones you have to advance, you have to promote, because they will be useful to you. New created the creatures that were mine. New created means he molded or changed the creatures that were mine. They were my employees, they were my officers who were very loyal to me. He changed, I say, or changed them. So either he created them, new created means transformed them, molded them, or he terminated them, completely changed them. So this is what he did. Either he made them loyal to himself, or if they were very stubborn and adamant, he removed them from office. This is what he did. Or else new form. Having both the key of office and officer and office, because he was the person who was solely in control of the entire state. I entrusted him with everything. I gave him everything. So, because he was the person who was controlling everything, because he had the keys of officer and the offices, office, he was the substitute duke kind of a thing. So, set all hearts in the state to what tune pleased his ear. Because he was the person who was solely responsible for everything and had complete authority over everything. So, what he did, he set all hearts in the state to what tune pleased his ear. Means he made everyone act or perform in the manner he wanted. Or everyone, every officer, every employee started doing what pleased Antonio according to his wishes. The acts of the employees and the officers were in accordance with the wishes of Antonio. This is what he did. Either they were supposed to follow Antonio, do according to what he desired, or they were thrown out. This is the meaning of what tune pleased his ear. And now he was the ivy with which had hid my princely trunk. Now, this is a comparison. So now he started behaving like a ivy. Please mark this, because in reference to context, they can ask. Antonio is compared to what? So Antonio is compared to an ivy. What is an ivy? An ivy is a plant. It's a creeper which wraps around the trunk and then sucks the verdure out on it. Thou attendest not. So then Prospero says, you are not listening. So he was like an ivy tree, right, who sucks the, who had hid my princely trunk. Means I didn't realize. I entrusted him. I thought that he's my brother, he's my own blood, and he will be loyal to me. I loved him. And because I loved and trusted him so much, so I gave him the responsibility of my dukedom to him. But what did he do? He acted like an ivy and sucked my verdure out on it. Means it means the energy, and sucked my vigor, my energy, my nutrition, like a creeper does. A creeper wraps itself around the trunk of a huge thick tree, and then it starts growing, and the other tree becomes weaker and weaker. So my brother was like an ivy plant. Thou attendest not. So then he says that you are not listening to me, Miranda. You are not paying attention to what I am telling you. Oh, good sir, I do, Miranda says. No, no, good sir, I am very much listening to you. I am very attentive to what you are saying. Any questions? So, anything you want to ask till here?
Ma'am, can I know, ma'am, which publication The Tempest is, ma'am, in our school?
This one, the one which is shared on screen, this is Xavier Pinto.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
This is Xavier Pinto's with paraphrase. But again, I would suggest you to buy the Verity edition and not this one with paraphrase, because then you pay more attention to the paraphrase. Anyway, so no problem till here. So Miranda says, "Oh, good sir, I do." Means I am listening to what you are saying. From here, we'll do on the next turn. Prospero's speech, we'll leave here.